Yesterday, The Economist ran this article about how China is now the world leader in coffee shops, but noting that the average Chinese person still drinks much less coffee than the typical American. Because previously, the United States was the country with the largest number of coffee shops. And I always find articles comparing the number of things in China to the number of things in the United States interesting, because currently China's population is over 4 times as large as the United States population. So if China has slightly more coffee shops than the United States, that means the average Chinese person only purchases about a quarter the amount of coffee as the typical American. And this relates to articles that compare the size of China's economy to the size of the United States economy, as though China's motivation for growing its economy is to usurp the United States. Because even if China's economy was the same size as the United States economy, that would mean that the average Chinese person has less than a quarter the wealth of the average American. The only way that people could expect China's economy to never overtake the United States is if people expect Chinese people to remain perpetually poor. In the nearly 2 years that I've been talking about the model minority myth on social media, I always receive comments suggesting that the model minority myth is shifting away from East Asians and towards South Asians. But India in particular is in a similar situation. Its economy is growing and its population is large. So unless Indian people are to remain perpetually poor, India's economy will inevitably challenge the United States economy, and I would be careful to watch how attitudes change when that happens.